Good morning, amazing staff. We've had an amazing week. We've gotten through our science store. Our kids are doing just a phenomenal job. And every day I just wake up just incredibly grateful to be able to continue to lead Oakley to a school of excellence. And so I just want to give you all a shout out for just the amazing work you're doing. I know the end of the year, there's a lot on our plate. I understand. And we can just be tired. But even in the midst of our tiredness, I want us to come to school just knowing that that work is so powerful and so impactful. So we're going to finish strong. We're not going to fizzle out. And I can see it. I can see the energy continuing to build, even in the midst of finishing up the school year. So we're going to finish strong. We have a lot going on in the next 4 weeks of school. But I want you to know that I am here. I am your biggest cheerleader. I am your biggest fan. And I am here to make you the best you can. We have a great ILT that is here to just support you and encourage you and to help you be the best you. We've been great on the purpose this year, and I hope that continues as we move into next year. At our staff meeting, I talked a lot about trust. I trust you, and I hope that you have learned through this year that you can trust our ILT, you can trust me to be there, to be supportive of you, and that we have your best interest at heart. Because if we're building you up to be the best you, that means that our students are getting the best of you. And so that's really important to me. I was listening to an amazing podcast today, and I'm going to share it with you. It's 20 minutes. A book that I'm reading right now is Trust-Based Observations. It's so important as we move into next year. One of my biggest goals is to be in that classroom, giving more feedback. I hope that you can all trust me and Connie and Janice and our ILT, that when we give you feedback, we're giving it from a place of love and support. And so I'm going to share this mini podcast with you. It's 20 minutes. And many times we say we need to see or hear what it means to be exemplar. And I'm going to be using that word a lot next year, exemplar. It's not just your teaching, but it's really the learning that's happening in the classroom that matters. And so many times as teachers, we become tired because we're doing most of the heavy lifting. And in this podcast, it is a great example of what I believe is an exemplar teacher. And she does an amazing job, and you're going to hear it in this podcast, of having her students do the heavy lifting. And so if you want a snippet of what I believe is really good learning and teaching, give me 20 minutes sometime between now and next year. If you have to tuck it away because you don't have 20 minutes, I understand. But I really want you to take time at some point to really listen to this podcast and then reflect on it in your own practice and what's happening in your classroom, because we are becoming a school of excellence. I value you, I trust you, and I hope you have a restful weekend.